Hey everyone, it's G here. It's Thursday. Woohoo! Welcome. It's Thursday. It's February 15th. Welcome 2018, guys. So today we're going to talk about today's web of the article I'll be sharing about. We're going to talk about how much do you know about blood sugar. We're taking a quiz. It's going to be a quiz. We're going to test our knowledge here on blood sugar. Anyone out there that's diabetic, etc. Maybe this lesson here today can help them out. So share the video with your family and friends. If you're watching the replay, throw me a replay in the comments so I can know that you watched the replay. That'll be awesome. Anyway, so let's test our knowledge on blood sugar. Okay. So when we say blood sugar, we're talking about one, is it fructose, glucose, or lactose? Which of those words there relates or means sugar? So glucose, yes. The simple sugar is the main source of energy for all the cells in your body. As your body digests the food you eat, glucose gets absorbed into your blood, which delivers it to your cells like a constantly moving buffet line. The term is often used as shorthand for blood glucose level, or how much glucose is in your bloodstream, measured in milligrams per deciliter at any given moment. So glucose, that's the term, that means or blood sugar. Okay, so too much sugar in your blood is called is it hypertension, hyperglycemia, hypoglycemia, hypochondria? Which of those terms means that there's too much sugar in your blood? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the correct answer is hyperglycemia. Hyper means over and excess, and glycemia means glucose in the blood. When your pancreas can't make enough insulin, the hormones that help your cells use glucose, or if insulin doesn't work the way it should in your body, glucose builds up in your blood. And this is what's, caused a lot of people to have diabetes, right? Okay. Poor sleep can throw off your blood sugar, true or false? Poor sleep can throw off your blood sugar, true or false? Yes. Hey Isabel, welcome. Woohoo, girl. Hey, so how you doing? So we're talking about taking a quiz here. We're learning about blood sugar today, guys. Blood sugar. Again, if you're diabetic, and that's the issue, definitely you can share the video, help your friends and family out. Okay. So can poor sleep, can that affect your blood sugar? What do you think, Isabel? True or false? Okay, the answer to that is true, guys. Okay, you use glucose faster during certain parts of your sleep cycle and more slowly during others. Don't get enough good quality sleep and you'll mess up that fast versus slow balance. Some studies suggest that down the road, this can put you in danger of developing type 2 diabetes. Okay, so so if you're not getting enough rest, that's definitely going to that's going to cause your blood sugar to not to be stable. Causes of many other things to our health when we don't get enough sleep. Okay, all right, so the next question here is, your blood sugar should be less than how many blank milligrams when you wake up in the morning? So your blood sugar should be less than how much milligrams when you wake up in the morning? Is it 50? Is it 100? Or is it 150 milligrams? So which of those of these should your blood sugar be less than when you wake up in the morning? Okay, so let me see. I'm guessing, Isabel, I don't know if you know, but I'm guessing here. So is it 50 milligrams, 100 milligrams, or 150 milligrams? Okay, and the correct answer is 100 milligrams. Your fasting blood sugar is one way your doctor can tell how well your body uses glucose. If you're the 100 to 125 milligram deciliter range or not eating after not eating overnight, you likely have pre-diabetes. If it's above 125 milligram deciliter, you could have diabetes. So 100. Okay, so our blood sugar should be less than 100 milligram deciliter in the morning when we first wake up, right? If it's more than that, like I stated here, those are signs of your pre-diabetic or that's leading to type 2 diabetes. So definitely, of course, hopefully you guys, you're getting your regular physicals. I do my annuals every year. I get my blood tests done, etc. And of course, at our age, mid 40s here, I'm 46. Of course, the doctor is checking my A1C level, etc. So those are things that gets monitored, especially as we get older. And as we're getting older, we're more prone, much higher chance of getting diabetes, especially the lifestyle, what we eat has a lot to do with it as well. So if we can change, eat better, that can definitely help you along the way. And and look at your lifestyle. How can you do things differently? Maybe move more, exercise more, things that can help you if diabetes is an issue, if that's a concern. Okay, so the next question is, Isabel, you ready? When your blood sugar gets too low, which part of your body will notice it first? So if your blood sugar is too low, which part of your body will notice it first? Is it your muscle? Is it your heart? Or is it your brain? Which of those, which parts of your body is going to notice it first if your blood sugar is too low? Okay? So I'm guessing here, I did heart, which is incorrect, Isabella. Actually, answer is brain. You can't think straight without glucose. That's why low blood sugar symptoms typically begin with a headache, serious munches, vision problems, and weakness. Things can get worse fast. Without a blood sugar bump, you can start to get confused, have seizures, or even slip into a coma, which is dangerous. So if your blood sugar is low, what's the first part of your body that's going to affect, that's going to notice it first, is your brain, okay? So keep that in mind. Which of these will raise your blood sugar level the fastest? Is it hummus, low-fat fruit yogurt, mashed potatoes, or oatmeal? Which of those will raise your blood sugar level the fastest? Okay, so what do you think, Isabel? Is it hummus? Is it low-fat fruit yogurt? Is it mashed potato? Or is it oatmeal? Okay? I'm going to go with mashed potato. Good. Okay, I know it's correct. Okay, carbs boost blood sugar quickly, while protein, fat, and fiber offset their effect. The glycemic index scores foods by how fast they raise your glucose. For example, the GI of a baked potato is about double that of a potato chip, but you also have to consider serving size. While a cup of OJ and an orange have roughly the same GI, the raw fruit has much less of an impact on your blood sugar. So a lot of things, that's the scary thing about foods, that as I'm researching, I'm diving more into foods and educating myself on what foods does to my body, and as I'm on this journey of eating healthier. This is a topic that comes up quite a bit, or glycemic index. How different foods raises that so fast. Like wheat, that's one of the things that wheat does. It raises our glycemic index. So if you have diabetes, that's something you have to look at, Isabel. If you're eating wheat, wheat bread, you have to be really, really. I would eat less of that, because that's what wheat does to us. It spikes our blood sugar. Wheat does that. So educating yourself on what your foods is doing to your body, we need to know. It's something that you should definitely take interest in if you have diabetes, okay? If that's an issue. So mashed potatoes raises your glycemic index, not a good thing. Okay, so high blood glucose levels can make you fidgety and overactive, gain weight, have to pee a lot. So which of these are side effects of a high blood glucose levels? Okay, are you fidgety? Are you overactive? Are you gaining weight? Or do you have to pee a lot? Okay, so which of those? Okay, so the answer is you pee a lot. So if that's happening, if you're noticing you're peeing a lot more than usual, then that's an indication that you have a high blood glucose level. Your blood sugar is high, right? Your kidneys make it their mission to flush out extra glucose. They do this by making more urine, which means more trips to the bathroom. You may also feel thirsty from losing so much liquid. Very high blood sugar levels can also make you lose weight even though you're eating, or feel tired all the time since your cells can't get fueled. Okay, so if you're peeing a lot, that's a high indicator that your blood sugar is high. Okay, does someone with diabetes have to test their blood sugar every day? So if you have diabetes, do you have to test your blood sugar every day? Yes, no, maybe. So Isabel, I don't know. Because I don't have diabetes, and I'm really working on my lifestyle, trying to do things I can, because I know I'm a very high risk. It runs on both sides of my family. So I'm really, working on doing better with my health. So in a way to at least do what I can do on my end to help me, with not getting type 2 diabetes. But so anyways, so if you do have it, do you gotta test your blood sugar every day? I don't know. I'm gonna say probably yes. I believe you do. Maybe it says maybe. How often you should check your number depends on a lot of things, including the type of diabetes you have, the kind of medicine you take for it, your overall health, and how much exercise you've gotten recently. Typically, people with type 1 diabetes test at least 4 times a day or use a continuous glucose monitor. But with type 2 diabetes, you may only have to test twice a day, if at all. So it depends, maybe depends, right? As stated here, it depends on your overall health, what type of diabetes you have, how much did you exercise. Those are things that's going to be indicators as to determine, how often you got to check your blood sugar. So it depends. Hey, Bernard's talking now. Welcome, cousin. Welcome. How does smoking affect blood sugar? It raises it, it lowers it, both, or it doesn't. So does smoking affect your blood sugar? I'm pretty sure it does. Because, let me see. So smoking does both. Okay, nicotine changes chemical processes in your cells so they don't respond to insulin. That means your cells can't get the glucose out of your blood, and your blood sugar goes up. The chemical boosts insulin resistance in other ways too. If you take insulin for diabetes, nicotine can cause severe low blood sugar. Although scientists aren't sure exactly how, regardless, smoking is definitely not a good way to manage your diabetes. It's not a good thing for your health. So if you're smoking, it's definitely would be a good idea to start working quitting it. Okay, where does your body store glucose? Is it in your appendix, your belly fat, or your liver? So where does the body store glucose? So where does our body store or sugar, guys? It's in your liver. Once your body uses what it needs after a meal, your liver takes the leftover glucose out of your blood, turns it into glycogen, and hangs onto it. When your blood sugar level dips, perhaps between meals or after exercise, your liver can turn its glucose stash back into glucose and release it into your blood to help bring you back up to speed. So it's the liver. That's where the sugar, the glucose is being stored, and that's where the liver is working to help balance it out, okay? So let's keep that in mind. Okay, worrying about your blood sugar will lower it. True or false? So if you're worrying about your blood sugar, is that going to lower it? True or false? I'm going to say, I don't know. I said false, which is correct. Stress can make your body feel like it's under attack. This turns on your fight or flight response, which floods your bloodstream with hormones that help you get your cells ready to fire up. They dial back when the threat is over. When stress doesn't let up, your body may stay primed with higher levels of glucose, expecting that your cells could need more energy at any moment. So stress, unfortunately, not good, right? Overall health is not good. So it definitely is going to affect your blood sugar if you're under stress. Over time, high blood sugar levels could cause gum disease or hair loss or weight gain. So which of these can high blood sugar levels cause over time? Gum disease, hair loss, weight gain. I'm going to say gum disease, yes. People with poorly controlled blood sugar are more likely to have teeth and gum problems. And serious gum disease can raise your blood sugar. Other complications from long-term high blood sugar includes kidney and nerve damage, cataracts and other eye problems, bone and joint issues, heart disease, troubles with your blood vessels, and skin infections. So those are a lot of issues, a lot of things that side effects, right, of having high blood sugar. So okay, so that was the last question there, guys. So if